Before we get into it, I want to remind you about our other PD Health at Home virtual programs. Each week we offer sessions tailored to support people with Parkinson's and their care partners, including our Mindfulness Mondays, Wellness Wednesdays, and our Fitness Fridays, as well as our expert briefings that are moderated by our Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. James Beck. And of course, our Spanish language series, EP Salud on Casa. Be sure to visit our website to see what's coming up and to explore our archive videos on YouTube. This week's Wellness Wednesdays will be offering our Parkinson's Basics webinar, where we'll cover sort of the foundational information of Parkinson's, what causes it, treatment options, where it comes from, what kind of a starter kit, if you will, to Parkinson's. This is a great opportunity if you want to revisit those basics. If you have a friend, a family member, a peer, or companion that you feel could really benefit learning the basics of Parkinson's, this is a great opportunity for them to join us on Wellness Wednesday, November 5th. You can learn more about our upcoming virtual programs and register at parkinson.org/pdhealth. This weekend, we are hosting our annual Care Partners Summit, and I'd love to invite our care partners to join us on Saturday, November 8th. This year's theme is on caring with confidence. We'll explore how we can strengthen the identity, not only of ourselves as care partners, but also to support the identity of those we provide support to living with Parkinson's, how we can set boundaries so that we can feel safe to provide support to that person that we care for living with Parkinson's, and also to be able to communicate effectively as a team and as an individual. So we'll have a mix of expert insights. Dr. Taylor Rush from the Cleveland Clinic will be leading the conversation, as well as panelists of care partners who are living the experience of providing support to someone with providing support to someone with Parkinson's. And these care partners come from a diverse background. So come join us for an interesting conversation, an interesting dialogue that we'll have this Saturday, November 8th. All right, so I'm honored to be leading today's mindfulness session with you all today. If you do feel called to work one-on-one, we can stay connected beyond our Mindfulness Monday sessions, and my contact information is here on the screen if you'd like to reach out and work together. All right, so today's it's not Wednesday, I'm getting ahead of myself. Mindfulness Monday is titled Soothing the Nervous System. And I see a lot of you are here, probably because that title might have felt a little supportive. So I'm curious if you could share in the chat, what really inspired you to join today's session. It's good information for me to receive at the foundation as well, but also for other people to hear from you. Why are you here today? What brought you through that threshold to click the button and join our Mindfulness Monday today? Living with Parkinson's or caring for someone who does can sometimes feel like living with a nervous system that's always on. And we know that the body and the mind are closely connected. And when the body experiences stiffness, tremor, or unpredictability, the mind can respond with tension, worry, fatigue. And the opposite is true too. When the mind is restless or fearful, the body can tighten and become less at ease. So today we'll explore how mindfulness and compassion can help regulate this cycle. Mindfulness invites us to come home to the present moment, not to fix what's happening, but to soften our relationship to it, to ease the grip. And compassion helps us meet our experience with gentleness rather than judgment. Together, mindfulness and compassion help calm what's called the autonomic nervous system, shifting us from the fight, flight, or freeze response to the rest and restore. The rest and restore state where healing and digestion, literal and figuratively, of information and balance naturally occur. So we're moving, mindfulness and compassion can move us from that fight, flight, or freeze state to the rest and restore state. And we'll spend our time together learning to sense this shift from within, how it feels when the body begins to relax and the mind begins to rest and ease. So as we begin, let's just take a moment to simply arrive together. If you aren't already, find a comfortable position, seated or lying down. Just wiggle around, do some fidgets. And you can close your eyes if you're comfortable with that, or lower your gaze. And just acknowledge that you made it here. You made it. You carved out this time to care for your nervous system. That in itself is an act of kindness. Let's take 3 slow, gentle breaths together, breathing in through the nose if possible, and exhaling softly through the mouth. So together we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, peace. And exhale, release. And as you settle in, I'd like to share a short poem that reflects today's theme. It's a reminder that calm and resilience live within you, even in times of challenge. So the poem is titled "The Peace of Wild Things" by Wendell Berry. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and I am free. So this poem reminds us that when we pause and come into presence, we too can rest in the grace of the world. And that grace begins right here within our own minds and within our own bodies. So let's begin by settling once again into the feeling of the support beneath you. Feel the chair, the floor, or the cushion. And notice how your body is being held. You don't have to do anything to be supported. Just allow yourself to feel that gentle grounding of being held. And bring awareness to your feet, perhaps noticing warmth, pressure, or contact. And let the awareness rise up through your legs into your hips and pelvis. And invite the lower body to soften. to release any unnecessary holding. Now feel your breath, noticing where you sense it most easily today. Might be in the chest, your belly, or even the nostrils. There's no need to change it, just sense the rhythm of your breath breathing your body. Imagining the breath like a gentle wave, moving in, moving out, soothing and steady. Each inhale brings nourishment, and each exhale brings release. And you might silently say to yourself, breathing in, I soothe my body. Breathing out, I let go. Breathing in, I soothe my body. Breathing out, I let go. And now let's explore softening through the senses, a way to calm the body's alert systems. And begin by hearing. Notice the sounds around you, the hum of the room, distant noises, or silence. And just let sound come and go without grasping or labeling. Then we move to touch. Feel the air on your skin, the texture of your clothing. The gentle rhythm of your breath moving your body. And if you notice areas of tightness or tremor, see if you can bring a kind awareness there rather than resisting or wishing it away. Simply breathe with that sensation. You might imagine your breath as a soft blanket wrapping those areas of tightness or tension with warmth and ease. And you can silently repeat, this too belongs. May I meet this moment with kindness. This too belongs. May I meet this moment with kindness. And as you breathe, notice if any part of your body feels a little more open, a little less guarded. And this is your nervous system beginning to recalibrate, a natural process of finding safety through awareness. And now we'll move into a short loving kindness practice, a powerful way to send calm through your whole being. And you can begin by bringing to mind yourself just as you are in this moment, in this body, in this season of life. I'll invite you to offer these next few words softly and sincerely to yourself. You can repeat them silently or out loud. May I be safe and protected. May I feel calm and at ease. May I meet this day with compassion. May I rest in balance and peace. May I be safe and protected. May I feel calm and at ease. May I meet this day with compassion. May I rest in balance and peace. And now bring to mind someone you care for, a loved one, a companion, a friend, and imagine them in your heart and offer the same wishes. May you be safe and protected. May you feel calm and at ease. May you meet this day with compassion. May you rest in balance and peace. And finally, an invitation to widen your circle, to include everyone here today, to all people living with Parkinson's and those who care for them. May we all be safe. May we all find ease. And may we all live with kindness and grace. We'll take a few moments to rest in this shared field of care and compassion, the warmth of community, your quiet strength, and the soothing rhythm of the breath. May we all be safe. May we all find ease. May we all live with kindness and grace. invitation to enjoy your breath. And as you begin to come back, you can wiggle your fingers, twinkle your toes, rock your head from side to side, and open your eyes or lift your gaze and just notice how you feel. Not to analyze, but to appreciate or acknowledge a shift, if any, even if it was a small sense of calm or a brief moment of ease. Acknowledging that your nervous system is remembering how to rest. And when you feel your body or mind tighten again, as they will, you can choose to return to this practice. Just one kind breath can begin to soothe our nerves. And before we do our formal close, I'll invite you just to place one hand or both hands over your heart and maybe bow the intelligence of the mind to the wisdom of your heart and silently offer yourself gratitude for your courage, your presence, and your willingness to care for yourself in this way. Mm. Thank you for joining me today. I'm happy to receive reflections in the chat. Yeah, the author is Wendell Berry. And Laura, if you could please repost the poem in the chat. So many hearts. And the screen's doing the fun things. Can you guys see them? No, some of us can. Hmm. I'm just reading some of the chats for what was your why, what brought you here today. Oh my gosh, Haynes, welcome from South Africa. It's one of my most favorite places in the world. Yeah, lots of comments of stress and its impact on the nervous system, but also how we experience and manifest, how Parkinson's manifests through the day with stress. Um, Needing to tune out from the noise around me. And it's interesting when there's a lot of noise around, how much noise can become internal, right? How fast those thoughts really start to race. Thank you, Keith, for taking time to pause. Yeah. Mm. Smiley faces. Thank you, Laura, for posting that. Of course, Amy, I'm glad that today you were able to join. My most difficult symptom is something I call heebie-jeebies. This occurs at any time, especially when we are sitting or lying down. The closest I can compare it to is sucking a lemon and that sour feeling that makes you quiver. Heebie-jeebies is like having a bucket of lemons internally inside your back, between your shoulders. It makes the body most uncomfortable. Does anyone else have symptoms like this? Glacier 2.0 is asking. Thanks for the love, Beverly. Back at ya. Thanks for coming, Steve. Really appreciate you all and the way that you show up to support one another. Um, yeah, one another and perhaps someone in distance. Welcome, Phyllis. Of course. So much gratitude. Um, we're at time, but I really want to acknowledge that when we come together as a community, it's not just me or a facilitator that shows up to create this sense of calm. It's a collective energy that we create with each other. And so I really want to celebrate your presence. Um, and being able to take the time and the space to click a button to join the World Wide Web in community across the globe. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, my friends, for joining today. I'm going to get the closing slides up here. Laura, let me know if you're seeing the wrong slides.
It looks good.
Great, thank you. All right, friends. So just a big thanks once again. A reminder for our Care Partner Summit this Saturday, November 8th. This program is for care partners. It's intended for care partners, and people with Parkinson's are more than welcome to join us. We'll be streaming live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for about 2 hours. We have care partners from different backgrounds joining in to share their lived experience, and also being facilitated by the dialogue is facilitated by our beloved Dr. Taylor Rush from the Cleveland Clinic. Our next live session will be on Monday, November 10th. So please mark your calendars. Be sure to join us. Again, it's only possible if you continue to show up. So appreciate the way that you support each other and yourself. Any questions about your journey of Parkinson's? If things are shifting, things are changing, you want someone to chat with, a new doctor, support group, exercise classes, you name it. Our helpline is staffed by Parkinson's specialists, and we'll be able to offer some guidance. So their information is there on the screen for you all to connect with. Until our next session, may you continue to find those precious moments of stillness as a gift throughout the days. Continue to pause on purpose, my friends. Until soon, be well.